Hello everyone. Welcome back to Radha's Guide. My videos is for all English literature students who are preparing for NET and SET exam. I'm here with discussing the summary of Sons and Lovers by David Herbert Richards Lewis. Before getting to the characters of this novel, let me give you a short introduction about Sons and Lovers. Sons and Lovers was published in 1930. It's a semi-autobiographical novel. If you wish to know more about these Lawrence works, the link is in the description. Let's get into the characters of this novel, Sons and Lovers. Characters: Gertrude Morrow, Walter Morrow, Gertrude's husband; William Morrow, first son; Paul Morrow, second son; Annie Morrow, Paul's older sister; Arthur Morrow, Paul's younger brother; William Lewis, Paul's first love; Clara Dawes, Paul's second love; and Baxter Dawes, Clara Dawes' husband. Out of these characters here, key characters are Mrs. Morrow, William Morrow, Paul Morrow, Miriam Lewis, and Clara Dawes. Let's get into the summary of this novel, Sons and Lovers. Mrs. Morrow had many arguments with her husband Walter Morrow. They often used to fight. To avoid these arguments, she started to focus on her four children, especially her sons. William is her favorite, but he takes his job in letter, which makes Mrs. Morrow upset. A few years later, William dies of a skin disease. Mrs. Morrow is in grief, not focusing the rest of her children. Now, Paul Morrow, Mrs. Morrow's second son, becomes her favorite, and they are inseparable. Paul falls in love with Miriam Lewis, who lives on a farm. Mrs. Morrow dislikes her as she feels that she's taking Paul away from her. Now Paul gets to know Clara Dawes through Miriam. Clara Dawes, who is divorced from her husband, Baxter Dawes. Paul talks about his connection with Miriam to Clara, and she advises him to think about consummating their love. So he goes back to Miriam to know how she feels. Paul and Miriam chat a bit, but Paul realizes he does not want to marry Miriam and ends their relationship. But Miriam unwillingly accepts and still thinks that his soul is hers. But he knows that his mother is the one he loves the most. Now Paul begins to spend more time with Clara. Paul cannot marry Clara as she does not want to divorce her husband Baxter. Paul's mother falls ill and he devotes much of his time taking care of her. When she finally dies, he is broken. Now Maria pleads him for one final time, but he rejects her. He feels suicidal but changes his mind and chooses to live alone. This is all about the summary of Sons and Lovers by D.H. Starks. Two important points to remember. Sons and Lovers was published in 1930. Sons and Lovers is a semi-autobiographical novel. Let's get into the question part. At the end of Sons and Lovers, Paul Mother. Option A sets off in quest of life away from his mother. Option B considers the option of committing suicide. Option C joins his elder brother William in London. And option D embraces a Schopenhauer like Nils. The correct answer to this question is option A sets off in quest of life away from his mother. Well, let's look into the other options too. Option B considers the option of committing suicide. He considers the option of committing suicide, but he won't commit suicide. Option C joins his elder brother William in Letter. His elder brother takes a job in Letter, and William dies of a skin disease. Option D embraces a Schopenhauer like Nils. Nielsen means the belief that life is meaningless. So option D is also, he doesn't consider that his life is meaningless, right? And so option A is the right answer. He sets off in quest of life away from his mother. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos like this, stay connected with Radha's Guide.